Oh, well, thanks, Greg, for catching that. That always happens when I do this. All right, well, let me start all over again because if no one's heard me for the last 2 minutes. Okay, well, this is set 75327, Luke Skywalker's Red 5 helmet set. And basically, this thing has 675 pieces. This is the last of the series. So, yeah, we did the Mandalorian and we did the Dark Trooper. And tonight is Red 5 or Luke Skywalker. And it's just a series this year because I did the other ones last year as well. And hello, Greg, and hello, Mrs. Chip. And in fact, I was, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself here because I had the mic off, and thanks, Greg, for catching that. So basically, the last couple weekends I've been out of town. 2 weekends ago, I was in DC, and this last weekend I was in Denver. DC, I flew out. Denver, I drove. And talk about white knuckle driving. Try driving 70 at night when the wind is blowing really good. In the Denver, Colorado Rockies, that's highly not recommended. And it was so narrow, and semis would just pass me, and it was not much fun. Anyway, I got there safely. That's the important thing. And Greg says he ordered 4 battle packs. That is awesome. Will that complete what you need there, Greg, for the AT-AT? So the Rocky Mountain Train shows where I went. It was in Denver, and it was a show mostly about model railroads. However, there was a large, there was 4 different Lego groups there with layouts. So it was pretty decent. Legos was represented pretty well there. And my group, Nutlug, well, the one I belonged to, was there. And they had their layout, and it was like 10 tables, like this folding table about the same size. So it was pretty good size, our layout. I did not have anything in the layout because, well, I'm moving, but great layout. Got to meet some cool people, got to talk to a lot of people. A lot of people showed up. And there was, like I said, 4 groups total, including ours. Ours is named Nutlug for Northern Utah, Lego user group. My favorite of all of them was one called, what do you call it? It was Cowlug, which stood for Colorado, Wyoming lug. But I love that name, Cowlug. And they had a really good setup. In fact, my favorite thing of theirs was Union Station, which was in the video that I released today. So hopefully you guys saw that. Or it was yesterday, I'm sorry. I released it last night, I think it was. And Greg says, just need 2.5 more. I just need the snow troopers. Yeah, I get that. And actually, Greg, when you say 2.5, does that mean you need 10 more total? Is that what you need? Because I want you to do a subway with one of those trains. Oh, okay. Well, I will get to something like that once I move. Right now, you need 8 total. Okay. It comes with 3, right? 3 snow troopers and 1 speeder bike, if I remember right. 1 speeder bike pilot. Anyway, the reason I'm asking Greg is I might have an extra snow trooper because unfortunately while showing my house I didn't have a place to put the AT-AT, so I left it out on the floor in the basement, and one of the kids, when they were there, they peeled off the side panel. I had to put it back on, and I noticed that 2 of my snow troopers were missing, so I bought a battle pack to replace it. So I have an extra, if I remember right, I'll have an extra snow trooper and an extra pilot. So And I am willing to send you that, Greg. I'm willing to send you the extra snow trooper if you need it. So yeah, there was a lot going on at the show, a lot of fun, and I found out that Denver has red light cameras because, well, I was the only one going through the intersection at 11 o'clock at night and snapped a good photo of me, I'm pretty sure, because the flashes went off. So I'll be paying that ticket when it comes in. Of course, Denver has different rules. And Ocean, hey, how you doing? And you're here and you're crying. All right. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy the feed or the live stream. But the show was really awesome. Like I said, just a lot of things that a lot of different stuff. There was a Union Station. Oh, another group. It was called Duo, and it was a brother and sister who were in high school, and they had a pretty impressive Lego collection. That if you saw the video, they were the ones with the Poe Dameron's X-wing floating over this, going over a building. So anyway, they had a pretty good setup, pretty good size for being that age. Bye, have a nice day. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming on anyway and hitting the like button. I'd appreciate that. And John said we had a subway in one of the older layouts where it was just a piece of sheetrock jazzed up like a subway wall. You only need the facade. Yeah. Oh yeah, Greg. I'll send you the blaster for the guy. That's not a problem. I'm not. I don't want to keep it. So yeah. Let me. The AT-AT is actually still here. It's going to go over to my sister's house because she's got an extra bedroom that she's letting me put the sets I don't want to take apart there. So anyway, it's still here because I haven't made it over to my sister's. So I can actually take care of the battle pack, the battle packs. Actually, I'm looking at it right there in the closet. And oh, I'm going to do a Lego haul video here soon. The Lego haul video will be, you guys are always telling me to be nice to Mrs. Chip, so I decided to be nice to her. And when I was in Denver, I went to the Lego store. They have two there actually, but I went to one of them and I bought more Lego sets for her than I did myself because Mrs. Chip collects the brickheads. So yeah, I bought her a few brickheads. I did buy myself another boutique hotel. That's the one that I put together in January. And the reason I bought another one is, like I told you guys, I wanted to expand it, and I happened to have the money, so I went ahead and bought it while I was there. I really need to use my VIP points. I probably got enough to buy another hotel with just VIP points. Oh, and I got the retro taxi with it, so yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a little reveal here. I'm going to take a pause as soon as I'm done with this bag, so these pieces are out of the way. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I got Miss Chip. She already knows because she was on the phone with me while I was there, and she was telling me what she wanted. So anyway. And yeah, I don't know exactly how many brickheads Mrs. Chip's got, but she's got a few. I think she's got close to. I want to say it's close to 100, but I'm probably wrong. It's probably only closer to 50. Don't really know. Do you know how many you have, Mrs. Chip? And I've been rather busy with Bricklink. Bricklink's been going really well, guys. I'm going to keep the store open for about another week and a half. And then I got to shut it down because I'm going to be so close to the move. I'll need to pack it all up. And I could definitely have to buy some more, what do you call those, totes. I'm almost out of totes. I've got plenty of boxes. I think I bought too many boxes. Wanted a DeLorean. You know, I tried getting that at the Lego store on Saturday, day after it came out. No dice, Chicago. Dang, it was sold out. I want it too, Greg. I think it's a great set. What do you like about it, Greg? My mom, that's actually one of her favorite movies is Back to the Future. So she does not like Legos at all, though. So if I bought it for her, it'd probably end up in the trash, and I'm not kidding. So that's not going to happen. I'm buying it for myself. Don't know how many have. Most are in boxes. That is true. But what kind of person gets Legos and keeps them in boxes? I mean, like, really? Alright, I won't give her a hard time. I'll be nice. Greg, do you have this one? This particular Lego set? So you like the details to it. Yeah, me too. I like the fact that you can build the 3 different ones, 3 different versions of it. I'd love to buy 3 and have them all 3. You can buy DeLorean parts in Houston. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'm just not that lucky. Okay, well, this is bag number 1. And I promised to do a small reveal, so let's do it. So here's the retro taxi that came with the boutique motel. So there's that. Oh, and I got the old style Porsche. And we've got Buzz Lightyear brickheads. Oh, this was a freebie. Oh, yep, Chippendale. One who moves around a lot. Yeah, that's true. All right. And then we got the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, which, by the way, coyotes in real life run faster than roadrunners. Don't you know that? Didn't mean to ruin your childhood if I did, but there you go. And then we've got Woody and Bo Peep. And last but not least, another freebie. So. And John, I saw your comment on, what do you call that, Rumble? Sorry, thinking and building at the same time is not one of my strengths. But anyway, John, yes, I do carry around my business cards everywhere I go. I can have it in this little like wallet-like thing. And I have a metal stand, and I did display it at the show. And a few of them disappeared, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, I had quite a bit of fun going to the Lego store. And I went with my group, so it was 5 of us that went. Not everyone in the group could go to the Lego store, but boy, those guys are a hoot to be around. Make me feel at home because I don't feel like I'm so weird for having so many dang Legos. In fact, several of the people in my group have more Legos than I do. So I don't feel so bad about having a Lego habit when I've met people that have it worse than I do. So I'm okay with that. You had some Whataburger today. That's awesome, dude. And what'd you get today? Oh no, you're probably gonna smack me and say a burger. Well, of course you have. What kind? my phone's going off like crazy down there, but I'm doing a live stream. So yo, what up? Yeah, so the group that I go to these shows with and stuff, we've got a few more shows coming up. In the first week in May, or I think it's the second week in May, I can't remember. There's a mock show, and that stands for My Own Creation, if you didn't know. There's a mock show up in Boise, Idaho, which is about 4 hours away from me, and I would love to go. Don't know if I'm going to be able to, because that's right next to the move. So we'll see. But if I'm able to go, I will certainly take a video, and I will certainly talk about all the things that I see. So yeah, anyway, that's coming up. And then we've got another show in Ely, Nevada, and that is in June, the following month after that. And a sweet, spicy bacon burger. All right, man. Well, I've never had a Whataburger. I've seen them, but never been there. And by the way, I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial for some people. I am not a fan of In-N-Out. I know people rave about them, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't. Okay, so we got this piece here. I'm sure we're going to do the other side now. Would you go to a show in Helena? Where is Helena? Is that Texas? I don't know where it's at. Is that Texas? I might. And John saying that Rue's first year birthday is next month. Man, it's hard to believe, John. It kind of feels like you got her just yesterday, but then again, I don't live with her every day. Rue is John's dog, by the way. And John does like to post videos of Rue. And John, if you want to put a link to one of the videos in the chat, please feel free to do so. Oh, it's in Helena, Montana. Oh, okay. I've never heard of In-N-Out except for a reference to a belly button. In-N-Out's pretty big out in California and the West here. I don't know how far back east they go, but they are a popular place and everyone raves about them. But I don't know. We have one right here about 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away, and I don't think it's all that special. But people who have been there oh, it's so great, it's so this. Nah, not really. The fries are dry, and the burgers are kind of small. And the only thing is the price is not small, so I'm not really a huge fan. And that was pre-inflation that it was that way. It's in Montana. Okay, do you know when that show is? Because I might. Helena, if it's Montana, it's not going to be terribly too far from me. I drove 8 hours to Denver. I have an Instagram channel if anyone's interested. Yeah, put a link in the description here. Yeah, I'm actually interested in going to a lot of shows, and I interrupted myself. So June was the last one I talked about in Ely, Nevada. Ely is a very small town, and getting hotels has been difficult because there's going to be a bike race tournament thing also going on the same weekend, and so hotels are limited. My dad will be going to that show because his train club is putting on something there, and so is my Lego club. So I will be supporting both. I will be sitting at one booth for a little bit, a couple hours, then another booth in another couple hours. So it should be fun. Yes, I did hear that. I didn't know if it was true or not, though, Greg. I heard that he is now, um, he owns over 50% of their stock, which, again, I'm not sure if it's true. Um, just something I heard. So, I'd like to know if it's true. And I kind of wish he would, because, well, I don't like the way it's being run. I've seen, what's his name, Jack Dorsey, whatever his name is. I've seen him testify in front of Congress a few times. That guy never answers questions. And that's not a political statement. That's a, watch it. Watch his testimony. He doesn't answer questions. They ask him questions and he dodges it. And, oh, I didn't understand it, or can you rephrase that, or and then when they do rephrase it, he doesn't answer it. He just thinks that opening his mouth and throwing out a few random words is answering the question. Well, if someone asks you what the color of the sky is and you say it smells like chicken, well, you're not really answering the question, and that's the kind of answers that he gives. Well, there you go, John. Don Bongino is talking about. Okay, all right. I didn't know that. Like I said, I read something on the internet, but I don't remember where I saw it. And just because you see something on the internet doesn't make it reputable. So I kind of wondered about it, but it'd be awesome if he did. Instead of building another platform, just take over a platform. Why not? Hopefully that will work. Some of the videos are hilarious. Yeah, I'll take a look, man. Alright, so we've got this little piece here. Not sure what it is, but keep on trucking. So yeah, I've got a lot going on. Oh, I keep interrupting myself. So there's a show in June in Ely. I don't know about a July show, but I do know that there is a show in August, and that's going to be up in Evanston, Wyoming, which I did go to that one last year. That one's done at an old train roundhouse that has been converted into a convention center like thing, and so it's awesome. And then I don't know of one in September. Oh, Bricks and Slopes is coming up, but I don't know when that is. That's here local. I think that one's May. Usually it is May. So anyway, there might be another one in May, and that one's done at the Mountain America Expo Center, which I think is Sandy, Utah. Anyway, that one might be going on. And then another one that is going on is in November, is the one that my dad's club puts on all together, and that one is going to be done at the Layton Conference Center, which I won't be living here anymore, but I'll certainly come back down. It's only an hour away, and that one's happening in November, and then in January is the Children's Museum again. So I have quite a few shows planned over the next 6 months, and I will be doing videos at all of them. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we added this here. He was talking about the pump and dump technique. Well, is that what it sounds like? You just buy it and then buy a bunch of it and then sell it later and dump it? Is that what he's doing? Is it just like what it sounds like? I'm not sure. So yeah, there's I hope to be able to get my stuff together so that I can display at some of these shows. It's going to take a while because I got to move in, got to get unpacked, and then yeah, get it going. Any ideas what you guys would like to see me build? Oh boy, messed that up. Let me try that again. There we go. So we got this piece here, and we're on to the third bag. And John says he can't believe how much roux has grown or filled out in a year. I hope this helmet is not weak. It kind of looks like it is weak because it's hollow on the inside. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but we'll see. Oh, then he makes a profit. A rail yard, okay. Well, I was planning on putting one into my city, so making that part mobile or easy to move would be awesome. So and we've got some great people in my group. Like I said, they're all about my age. There is Jim and Tammy, who not Jim and Tammy Baker from the PTL Club. It's just Jim and Tammy, and they are awesome. I think they're maybe about 5 years older than me, but she has some kids that are about my age, so anyway, or a little younger than me. I'm sorry, they have my kids' age. That's what I meant. And they are like the ringleaders of my group. Pretty cool people. And John says you want me to have a live action subway. You mean one that is motorized? If that's the case, I will have to do some thinking on that to figure out how exactly that can be done. I'm sure it can be. In fact, I know it can be. So thank you for the idea. And a rail yard, yes, I actually want to do a full service roundhouse. There was a guy who had a roundhouse at the show, and not trying to criticize, I'll just say what it was. It was only 4 doors to it, so it wasn't a half circle or even close to it. And I want mine to be a full circle. Well, not full circle, but you know what I mean. Full circle, I can't even get in it. I want it to be at least a half circle, if not a little bit more. So we'll see. Okay, so sure, why not send you drawings? Yeah, send me drawings. You got my address, right? Because I sent you that package a couple months ago. If you don't, I'll text it to you after, or email it to me. I would love that. And I will do plenty of live streams to show you how I'm building it and the progress I'm making. Oh, my dad kit bash for the O scale. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that, man. I know people, that's basically what you do with Legos. You kit bash all the time. Alright, so we added this here. I guess that's the back of the helmet. This is just a weird one. I'm not really seeing it come together yet in my head, so. I want to get the Lego Star Wars Saga. Yeah, that is, I've seen some pictures of some leaked pictures of that. And it's probably not leaked anymore, it's probably official now, but, yeah, I think that would be pretty cool as well. And, some of the stuff, though, they're coming out with, I don't like the fact that it's only out for a short time. Lego's really killing me on that, because I don't know of anybody who's got enough money to buy all of them when they come out, so, and they're coming out with them so fast that you cannot literally keep up, unless you got a lot of money, which I don't. And John says I can draw, take a photo, then send you ideas. Oh yeah, I would appreciate that, John. And honestly, when I get to the other house, I don't have the shop for the first 2 months, so it's going to be more videos like this where I'm just unboxing new stuff or repairing some of my sets during the move. That's going to be a lot of my videos. And then once I get the shop, it's going to switch over to a lot of live streams, and it's going to be a whole lot of building of the city and different ideas for the city. And that'll be a lot of my live streams. And it's going to be a story. It's going to be a continuous story. And I have enough room in the shop to do more than one build. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more than one build. And what I mean is like a layout. So we'll see what the future holds. I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't know what kind of money I'm going to have or not have that time. So I don't know if you guys saw it, interest rates for homes shot up like big time. Luckily, I locked in my rate last month before it went up terribly too bad. So my rate is decent. Okay, so we've got the back of the helmet here, and he took 3 models and used the exteriors. Then he built an internal frame of balsa wood. Yes. Then the roof was clear plexiglass, so you could see down in it. The floors were coffee stirrers for a wood floor. That's cool. You know, as you know, John, my dad does model railroading. He does H scale and N scale, and he does a lot of butchering of stuff to make things. Like they use furnace filters and they spray them to make trees, like the evergreen trees. And I think that's just the coolest thing. So anyway, yeah, I'm aware of kit bashing, and I've helped my dad in my days make plaster of Paris tunnels, and those are always fun to do. Ooh, I skipped a page. Yeah, I did. Shoot. You can't skip pages, not on this build. So yeah, I'm coming down to the wire on the move 3 weeks from tomorrow. I wonder why Germany's movie industry suffered after 45. Is that a joke? We're being serious here? I don't know. I'm not catching the meaning. I'm not trying to be rude, so help me out there. And I heard some really bad jokes that I can't tell here on YouTube. I would get thrown off. So I will keep all my Germany jokes to myself, although I know quite a few. Okay, so we've got the visor going on here. Yeah, I've been listening to a little bit of Jimmy Carr. He's a British comedian whose jokes are definitely out there, and I don't know how he gets away with telling them on YouTube, because that's where I see his videos. But I'm sure if I repeat his jokes that I'll be kicked off here. So I won't do that. It's a joke, dark humor. Okay, I thought it was. I think it would have suffered before 45, but yeah. Okay, I am struggling to find there it is. Well, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I owe you guys a lot of review videos, because I just haven't I've built these things, but then I haven't done the reviews. So probably tomorrow will be the Lego haul, which I gave you guys a preview of. And then probably after that I'll do some reviews of these helmets. And what was the other set that I built? Oh yeah, Boba Fett's Palace, and I never did do that. So I owe you guys those. Oh, come on. You're not allowed to fall apart. There we go. All right, so we have the complete helmet piece there. And let's see, what's next? And that actually reminds me of another joke I can't say on YouTube. It's from History of the World Part 1. You guys ever seen that Mel Brooks film? Oh, my phone's going off again. I don't really care. So, anyway. So, I've got several review videos to give you guys, and then after that, I don't know. I don't know what I'll build. I've got plenty of stuff over there to build. Maybe some of those Speed Champion cars. I like those. And I like putting them in my city because they're awesome cars and they're flashy, and well, it gives my Lego city a little bit, makes my citizens of my city a little more fluent. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll focus on building some of those because I do have about 3 of those newer ones. I think I've got one of the older ones I just never got to as well. So yeah, I got some videos coming up, got some good ideas. Alright, something did not go right here, so let me take a quick pause here. What's your favorite Mel Brooks movie except for Spaceballs? You know, I would say it is History of the World Part 1. History of the World Part 1 is definitely, I love the part where Moses is parting the Red Sea, and you think he really is parting the Red Sea to help them get through. And then after the chariot goes through on dry ground, you see that Moses is being held up by a crossbow, and that's why his hands are up. We want to see your new shop come together, and I will do that, John, because I got to put together tables. I got to do a lot. Actually, the guy installed a whole entire wall of shelves, and I need to tear it out gently, because I need to get insulation behind it and then put the wall back. Because I want to insulate the whole thing, because the whole thing is going to be heated and cooled eventually. So alright, so has me putting these things in there. I think I'll sign up for Paramount Play. Have you seen Men in Tights? Yes, I have. I have seen Men in Tights. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Yeah. Rottingham. And the miniature guillotine, which I can't say what that's for because, well, you know, try to keep this family friendly. But since you brought up the movie, you should know what I'm talking about there, the miniature guillotine. Okay, so oh boy, this is not. This is kind of difficult to. Yeah, I see it's how it's supposed to go. It just doesn't want to stay on. Okay, well, let's hurry up with this next part before it starts to pop off, because that's what it's wanting to do. Men in Tights. Yeah, it is a pretty funny movie. Was The Three Amigos, was that a Mel Brooks film? Because if it was, I really, well, whether it was or wasn't, I like that movie. Okay, now we got the little linchpin on there. Okay, so here we have, I'm sure we got to do the sides. We got one more bag here, so keep going. Yeah, I've seen Men in Tights, and actually that came out early in Mrs. Chip's and my marriage. We saw that together. That was we saw that one in the theater. I remember that. What was really cute was that when my kids were younger, they used to call the theater the Big TV. And we used to go to the Big TV a lot. And speaking of cuteness, I got a call off Sia. I haven't talked to her for a little bit. Been very busy, and that's no excuse. Yeah, and there were some sets that are on sale right now at Target, some Lego sets that I really wanted to buy because I could sure the heck use them in my store, but I don't want to buy it and tie up the money because I don't have any time to break them out and put them for sale before I move, so they would just become a very expensive decoration to haul around. So I'm probably not going to buy them, but I definitely want to. And oh, by the way, at Target right now, they are selling Harry Potter sets. If you buy one, you get the second one for 40% off, and that runs through Saturday, if I remember right, the 9th, whatever day that is. And that's at least what it is in our area. Now our grandbaby calls the theater popcorn movie so cute. Dracula dead, and I'm loving it. Oh, okay. I don't think actually, I know I haven't seen that one, so do you know where I can find that movie, Greg? Like if it streams or if it's on YouTube, something like that. And the job, well, you guys used to hear me complain about the job a lot, and that's because it was really biting there for a while. It actually's got somewhat better, and I enjoy it. They have me putting together a packet that goes to the assistant vice president and president, and or assistant vice president and vice president. I'm sorry. And it's a metrics thing of how our department is doing. So anyway, I've enjoyed that project, and I got to present it today, or I'm sorry, yesterday. Get my days mixed up. And that's the kind of stuff I like, is data analysis, being an analyst, like my title says, instead of being a overpaid data entry clerk. And Greg says he has no idea. Okay, well, I thought I'd ask. And yeah, maybe I can catch clips of it on YouTube, if not the whole thing. And they made a 3x3 macaroni tile instead of the 4x4. It's a little shorter. Just noticed that. Well, collecting Legos is a lot of fun, guys, as you know. And oh, hey, John, on my phone they keep advertising this game where you're the USS Enterprise from Star Trek. I know you're a Trekkie, so didn't know if you played that game or not. But it keeps coming up on my phone asking me to sign up, and well, after Kingdoms of Camelot, I'm not signing up for any games. I know what they can do to me, and I know how addictive they are, so I try to stay away from them. Okay, so it looks like we are building the side of the helmet. I think I might have missed something because, yeah, I missed the whole page. How did I do that again? These pages are sticking together, guys. So let me fix that. Make sure I have everything. Yes, I do. Blazing Saddles. Oh man, that is a movie that I find hilarious, but you honestly could not make that movie today. Cancel culture. I'm surprised they haven't already tried to cancel that one. But I just find it funny. And here's another new piece that I've never seen before. So they are coming out with new pieces for this one, guys. Kingdoms of, oh, no. I don't know what that means, John. Oh, throwing pieces around. Yeah, so Blazing Saddles, I love that movie. And that's really about all I can say about it, because the only parts are coming to me are the parts that are definitely would not be acceptable on YouTube. So, but it's a good movie. The C plate, yes. The Three Amigos. Okay, I was wondering if that was a Mel Brooks one, and I love the Three Amigos. Again, the first joke that comes to mind is one that I can't have on camera. All right, yeah, can't have it on YouTube, so that negates most of my fun. But anyway. So let's see, let's put this on there. Yeah, the game we Rage. Oh, yeah, King. Yeah, Rage was something else. I'm actually kind of glad I'm done with that foolery. It was a fun game. Don't get me wrong, but I think I spent a little too much money on that, and if I had to go back, I wouldn't have spent it, especially because they shut down the game, so all the money you spent got lost. Not exactly a fan of spending money then flushing it down the toilet. Let's see. Okay, here it is. I couldn't find a piece or two. Got it. And now I'm looking for more pieces. All right. Oh, this is the mic. That's cool. Okay, so okay. So we've got the little, try and get it so you guys can see the mic piece here and the side of the helmet. I'm sure we're going to do the next side that's here. You do that every time you pay taxes, yeah, no doubt. Rage when I pay taxes, yeah, I did Rage this year. This year was not a very fun year with taxes. A little too painful. Because my job does not take out my taxes for my state. Because they're not registered in my state. And so I have to pay it out of pocket every year. And that's very painful. So anyway, Red 5 standing by. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that today, the whole entire movie, and I don't know if you guys ever caught, there's a guy on there, they actually fat shame him, if you think about it, because his name is Porkins and he's fat. And that's not very nice. He ends up getting blown up in the Yavin 4 battle, but I pay out of pocket, but they weren't that much. Florida has no state tax. That's awesome. And I forgot about that. You're right, they don't. And my daughter wants me to help her with her Utah taxes. And I'm not a fan. I don't even want to do it. I did my own. What makes you think I want to do somebody else's? That's one of the fun parts about not about being an accountant, is that everyone I know asks me, "Hey, can you do my taxes?" It's like, no. You know people get paid to do that kind of stuff, right? But everyone, because they know me, or I know them, thinks that I should do their taxes for free, and it feels like did I leave something out? Let me take this off here. No, I did not. Okay, good. Sticker. And why are my children not my streams? Because Amanda doesn't like being in streams. She did join me for a stream once. Or actually, it was a stream. And it wasn't on my channel. It was on another channel. And unfortunately, people weren't too kind to her on the stream and started making remarks about her. And the guy that I shot it with on the stream, he was kind enough to remove the video because some vulgar comments were being made on the bottom. So because of that experience, she does not like being on live streams. So and the other kids, they don't live with me, so that's why you don't see them. And there weren't, and I don't want to make it seem like it was, the comments that were made, most people were polite, but there were a couple of them that made comments that were just stupid, and that's when she got upset, and she actually saw it, not me. And I got a hold of the guy that ran the channel that I had the stream on, and he was kind enough to take it down. There wasn't that much viewership anyway. It wasn't like it was going to hurt his revenue stream. So, but yeah. And yes, I'm very protective of my daughters. And let's see, why are you chilling? Yeah, I think my daughter Jessica would probably be in streams if she lived close to me. She likes that kind of stuff. She's into cosplay, and so she's not shy, being in the public eye, because she likes to dress up. Her favorite is Harley Quinn. She likes to dress up as Harley Quinn, so I don't think that YouTube would be too far of a stretch for her to do such a thing. My accountant has known me since before I was alive. Yeah. So he's a friend of the family's then, huh? But yeah, I get a lot of unsolicited, "Hey, can you do my taxes?" And it's like, no. And what's really funny is that when I went to went to college to get an accounting degree, we actually only took one accounting class, or one, what do you call that, tax class. That's all we took, one. These are always fun to get on. Yeah, I had a couple orders today that were I got done after work. Kind of a pain, but hey, you know what? It's great. Good money, but they were a pain because there were a bunch of small pieces, almost 2,000 small pieces. And then I had another order come in. I can't remember what it was now. I know I looked at it. I know I printed it off too, but I just can't remember what it is. But yeah, had some decent orders the last couple days, which is good. I'm gonna need money for that shop, putting insulation in there, and as well as I eventually got to buy a heating and air conditioning unit to stick it in there. So that shall be interesting. Alright, so we got, I guess this isn't a mic, I guess it's just a helmet thing where it clips on, so let me go ahead and slap this on, and I will show you, I'll flip it around so you can see it. Here we go. We've got to do the chin strap now. And John's saying that his accountant was on the first plane a few years ago after his dad passed away when he heard, you need the best internet connection money can buy. And John, I got good news about that. Where I am going, they have fiber optic, so it's hardwired, and I plan on getting a line put in to go to the barn, or I keep calling it barn, to the shop. So I'm probably going to have 2 routers, one for the shop, one for the house. Oh, okay, so the chin strap goes on here, and all right, let me, oh, this thing fell apart, crud. All right, let me work on it. All I need is 6 snow troopers. Cool, man. Well, like I said, I will take care of that tonight, and get my ATA refilled back up. And what is left over, Greg, the minifigures, I will pass that along. Okay, here's the mic. I was mistaken. Those were not mics. Those were chin straps. So let's get the mic going. My book's trying to close on me. All right, so let's get the 2 alliance symbols up here. There we go. And once we get these alliance symbols on here, we are done. And that's awesome. We are exactly at an hour, guys. I said about an hour. Well, how's an hour and 30 seconds? And this is like in my community. The helmet looks good. Thank you. I like the helmet. And you know, I've heard people criticize that it doesn't come with the face. I'm actually okay that it doesn't come with the face. I like it. Anyways, guys and gals, thanks for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Leave me a comment below, all the good stuff. Head over to my store called the Chip Off the Old Block. Link will be in the description. And like I said, I owe you guys a couple review videos, so that's going to be for the next couple of days. I'll do some of those. I have a Lego haul video I got to do as well. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you. Be good to each other, and I'll catch you on the next video.